This is the place. They say people come from far, far, far away to find their dreams, chasing down these meteors and comets called dreams in the sky of life.
Yo, what's Gucci, everybody? It's your boy ssjk-dots, the first black Super Saiyan to wear 5 on this planet, but I'm back here with another video. I have a review for you guys for an anime called Killing Bites. I'll just say this about this anime. It's fan service. It's a ecchi. It is you can watch this with friends, but let's say, you know, you're trying to introduce somebody in the anime. This is not the best anime I recommend to introduce somebody in the anime to, because this is straight up fan service. So basically, just to give you a little gist of what this anime is, it ain't porn. I'm just let y'all know that it ain't porn, bro. It ain't. Trust me.
本当にやるわよ。いいの？
来いって。遠慮すんな。
そう。それじゃ。
You know, just because you see that, it ain't that. You may think it is, but it ain't. This ain't redo of Hiller. This is a softer redo of Hiller. Like really soft. Redo of Hiller like surpasses this and crazy in the crazy and wackiness that it is. So this anime is basically furries going to war. Like furries legit going to war. This shit is bloody. Like it's bloody. It ain't no like super goofy shit. Some parts of it can get goofy, but that's when it gets to the fan service shit, and I'm gonna explain that to you guys in a second. But initially, this show is just about these individuals that used to be human. They get genetically engineered into humans who can turn into animals, and whether they turn to an alligator, gorilla, a honey badger, a bunny, dog, it could be whatever, and they basically get weaponized. They weaponize these creatures' natural defenses and their offensive abilities to go into battle. So our main character Hitomi, she is basically a honey badger, and she gets basically all the defensives. She basically gets all the offensive skills of a honey badger and stuff. She's a ratel, and she's our lead character. She's the main character of the show. You may think she's not, but there's another character who meets her in the show, and they meet through strange events. I mean, so the other main character, Hitomi's the main character, but the other character who's also main that supports her is Yuya. And how they meet, bro, this shit is crazy. So like, this show starts off crazy. This dude is driving a van, right? He's driving a van, and he's with his friends, and they're just driving and cruising and stuff. And then they start to pan the camera to the back of the van. These dudes trying to rape the main character. These niggas kidnapped her. It's like 5-6 dudes, including our main character, and they tried to rape the girl. Now, he is guilty by association, but and they don't really explain how the whole situation came to be. It just happened. So I'm trying to piece together what it is that happened. Basically, from what it looked like, they was doing some stuff. They got a girl into a van, and he thought it was something else was gonna happen, and then it just went left. But this is my thing: the way it was all set up, it seemed like he knew what was happening, and in the midst of it, he changed his mind. So I'm not trying to give him any slack. You know, he's pretty much a guilty by association to, you know, rape and shit. But she basically lets it happen on purpose. She doesn't get raped, let me make that clear. She basically beats them the fuck up. Like, she kills all the motherfuckers. They all dead. They dead. She kills them all. And basically she just tells the guy, drive me to this place. She drove him to where she wanted to go, and she drove her to a battlefield. In a junkyard. It was a battlefield. They meet this other dude. He's from a different faction. There's 4 different factions that fight it out and duke it out in this tournament that they do for these people, and they fight, and this dude gets introduced to the game of killing bites. That's what the name of the game is, Killing Bites. That's what the tournament, the little fight club they do, it's called Killing Bites. And yeah, that's pretty much how the show starts. Yeah, it's wild. It's wild. I'm gonna say this much: the story is super basic as fuck. What throws me off about the show the most is that fucking ending, because I'm like, what the fuck? What the hell did I just watch? It's nothing crazy. It's nothing super crazy. It's just like it's like one of those endings where they like subvert your expectations of what's gonna happen. It ain't like Rian Johnson levels of subverting your expectations, but it's just like, huh. So is there gonna be a season 2? It's basically like those things like, yeah, I need a second season. I wanna see, like, this can't be it. Some gotta change. Like some gotta, you know. I'm at the point where I want a season 2, and it's not cause of the titties and the booty and all that shit. I'm just say this much: this show is beautifully drawn. Hitomi, our main character, bruh, she look good. I'm just saying how much she look fire. And you guys, and make this clear, she's not like the cliche anime girls in this shit that they use for the sake of fan service, and they're like clueless and shit. Nah, she's pretty intelligent. She knows what she's doing. She ain't dumb. She is very combative. She will basically threaten to kill you if you know, do shit like touch her ice cream, or, you know, don't do what she says. Like, she's pretty much straightforward. She can be mean, but she's not like super cruel. But, you know, she can be mean. But she's basically, what's the best way to... She's basically Levi, but angrier. She's Levi mixed with Goku. She has Levi's, you know, like, deadpan look. And she has Goku's fighting urges to fight. She has those type of urges to fight. Like, she's that type of character. So she's Levi, Goku in one. That's the best way for me to describe her. I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of creeped out at one point in the middle of this, because there's like a dude that turns to a snake, and he's basically a fucking rapist. There's a lot of rapists in this show. There's a lot there's a lot of these motherfuckers, even at the end. Fuck, goddamn. But there's a dude that turned into a snake, a legit snake, and he's a rapist. I think you guys can put 2 and 2 together about how this person likes to do what he needs to do. But I have to keep it real and be honest, this story is basic, but it's entertaining though. Like, it's not entertaining just because it's eating shit, but like the pretty much the tournament, the Killing Bite shit is pretty interesting. The relationship between Hitomi and Yuya, our 2 main characters. So Yuya's the one who is driving the van. Now, the way I described it is basically what I think this whole thing happened. He was hanging out with his friends. They kidnapped this girl. Now, it seemed like he was already in it with it, because they didn't have a gun to his head. They didn't say they was really going to kill the dude. They was like, you know, you're an accomplice. Like, you know, they pretty much, his friends told him, you're an accomplice. Like, you know, if you try and snitch, you know, hey, you know, you're an accomplice too. You know, if we get in trouble, you get in trouble, basically. So, but it's not like they had a gun to his head. You know, it's a really weird. They did not explain how the whole situation came to be. But they start to develop a friendly relationship in this show, because she uses him to help basically just be her financer. So basically in this show, each Killing Bites, like whether it's in groups or each Killing Bites fighter, they get finance. So they get finance, and when they go into these games and stuff, it's like people place bets on them and they fight. Now, she was already with somebody who had money and stuff, but they were just using him as someone to, like, you know, just kind of just be the front. Like, you know, they give him the money and he basically just oversees the situation and stuff. You know, he's not putting money into it, he's just an overseer and stuff, and he's like tells her, you know, to do this and do that, but he's not really telling her to do much. He's just a person to put there as a stand-in to like make it look presentable. You know, it's just like, we're paying you to just stand there and look at shit. That's literally what he's paid to do. And you know, throughout the show, he starts to develop a romantic attraction to her, but they don't really dive into it. Like, I'm be real, they like, you ain't really gonna see that until like maybe like the end. Like, you can see it's there, but this show's not trying to set them up into a relationship, which, you know, it's very different, and I kind of like that. You know, there is, it makes it so obvious that they want to do that, but throughout this whole show, they're not trying to set it up because it's not that important. You know, the titties and the butt and the furry stuff is more important. But nah, that's, the romantic shit is not that important. But hey, I give them props for not making this, turn this into some love story, cause and don't get used to it as a love story. That's all I'm gonna say. The ending's going to subvert your expectation. I'm like, what the fuck is this shit? This show came out 2 years ago. I doubt they're gonna make a season 2, because most shows like this that get made do not get season 2s. They kind of just run for one season, 12 episodes, and they're done. Well, this had 10 episodes, like really short run, and then it was just done. But yeah, you guys, look, I gotta head out. I just wanted to talk about this show real quick. Thanks for pulling up to the Killing Bites review. Make sure you guys go check out this show. Make sure you guys share this video. You guys know what to do. Go to that peace, love, positive, and all that jazz. Don't do drugs, guys, and deuces.
What did you do? What did you do?